Here we come. You know, they say better late than never. So, my God, what is up, everybody? Welcome to 3 Men in the Basement. I'm your host, Otto, coming to you live and direct from the grotto. I have 3 dudes with me. Well, we're 3 dudes tonight. My 3 Men in the Basement brothers, Roger, Rebecca, and Dave in the cave couldn't make it. So I threw up the bat signal. I threw up the Otto signal. I went all the way up to Canada. I went all the way out to Michigan. And I have a great cast of characters tonight talking. We're waiting on somebody else, maybe 2 other people.
Surprise guest.
Yes, we got a couple surprise guests. And Dark Side Jedi, you are piloting this Millennium Falcon through this. Okay,
oh, my gosh. Kessel run off the bat, huh?
Yeah, right up. Say what's up to everybody.
Hey, what's going on? It's Friday night. Shit, man. I'm used to saying it's Tuesdays and Thursdays, and now here we are on a Friday. But thanks for having me on, Otto, man.
Yeah, awesome.
It's going to be a fun night.
I always like to reach out to my boy Joel, Newbie Comics, just always pushing out content, always available when I need them. And you know what? I threw it out there. I said, bro, you doing anything tonight? You want to talk comics? And he goes, Otto, I got you. Joel, Newbie Comics, good to see you, man. Thank you much for joining us.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for having me again. I had it's Friday, so I got some cold Coronas and
cheers to everybody.
You know, talking comics. Let's do it, man. Appreciate it.
Let's absolutely do it. Before we get started, though, I want to say we've got a big announcement tonight, so stick with us. I also am going to give away this Lucio Perillo variant right here to somebody, so stick with us. And I got a good question. I just got to figure out how to do a chat line. And I know many of you guys are watching Very Gary's auction with the Pressable Defects. Dude, they got 420 people watching right now.
Wow.
Whoa, dude, you know, we call that a shit show, man.
That's impressive.
That is very, very impressive. So, but we've got some people watching us right now and that we're waiting us. So Randy Sloan, of course. I got a funny story about Randy, but Randy Sloan was in here right now. We got Wookie Fodder. Good to see you, my friend. Rob Snyder, Mr. Gretzky, Monster Warrior, always representing us. I appreciate that. Victoria Pajak, I'm so happy you're here. Good to see you. And some other people bouncing in and out. House of L Comics, my man Chinmo, JC Streets. So you guys, as always, hit those comment buttons, like and subscribe to the channel. We're having a great time with this. We just finished up our 3 Men in the Basement comic crawl. Ryan's got books back from CGC.
I do.
Newbie went to a show up there, which he's going to talk about, and also had some VIP privileges to a store, I guess. So we're going to do that. But before I need to take a drink right now. Everybody grab a beverage, get ready. We're going to talk comics, but as you guys know, we are now partnered up with Spineworks Comics. Lenny Cerna and Michael Raphael are phenomenal pressers, guys that have been doing great work for me, Roger, Dave in the Cave, and Uncle Frank. You've seen our latest videos. They're killing it. I do have another big announcement later, but before I take a sip of my beverage, let's watch a little video about Spineworks. We'll be right back. All right,
Yeah.
awesome. But listen to this. I got to change that because it's Spinework Comics. If you Google Spineworks, you get some chiropractor. So there's a chiropractor out there that's getting all these messages about, hey, do you press books or something like that? So that's out there, man. So, you guys have seen the 2 videos I did about the CT comic crawl, but Ryan's got a big box, right?
I got a
Ryan,
big
you got
box.
a big box.
I got a big box.
Yeah, and then Newbie
Yeah.
got a big book back from CGC.
Yeah.
So
I went to a con myself this
You
past.
did?
Was it 2 weeks ago?
Oh, that's right.
I want
You
to say
met
2 weeks ago.
you met the Lords of the Long Box favorite Donnie Cates, right?
I did. Yeah.
Oh God.
All right. And how was that, Ryan? Be honest.
He was
I mean,
fine. He was a
Yep.
good guy. I mean, he was nice.
Yep.
You know,
Okay.
played along with the middle finger thing and just had, he was a cool dude.
All right. I get it. And I get it too. I met Donnie Cates once or twice, and it was the same thing. He's definitely
It's
the
fun.
rock
It's
star.
fun to talk shit about him though, because I mean, he does. The backstory of it,
Yeah,
in
right,
in the chat and all that
Yes.
stuff. So it's just, hey, shout out to Donnie Cates. That's all.
Yeah, there you go, man. That's what happens. That's what happens right there. So, Ryan, what show did you go to? It was
It was
Michigan,
the Motor City Comic Con.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a 3-day show. Well, it starts Thursday, evening, and then it goes Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep. And you went.
I went
what?
Sunday. I went
Right on.
Sunday.
Good day to go. Good day to go.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
fun. A lot of celebrity guests. There was Giancarlo Esposito, Tom Welling.
Really?
Who's the guy that plays Lex Luthor on the show?
Yep, I know
That
exactly who it
guy.
is.
You know what
Yep.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Ice-T and Coco was there. You can
Get
say
outta
hi to
here,
them.
really?
Yeah. What's his name? The Hobbit, the kid who plays Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood.
He was there. Yeah. And then some of the comic book artists, Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo were there. Donnie Cates. You had Jim Starling.
Nice.
Wow.
A few others. I can't remember all of them, but I wish there was more comic booths. You know what I mean?
Okay,
There was a decent amount of comics, but there was less comics than I would have liked. There's a show that the same group puts on. It's a little bit smaller. It's more of a comic book show,
Gotcha.
But it was fun. It was a good time.
Yep.
I met Comic Man Andy there.
Okay.
So we walked around.
He made the news or something. He made like the
he was on the news.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That's cool. Now, Ryan, did you buy any books there? Any big books?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
You know what? I didn't even think to.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I got it right here.
All right. Joel was just at a show, and he was saying that the dealers were selling raw books at graded prices.
Yeah, man.
What are your thoughts on that, Ryan? Oh, that's a good book right there, boy. Woo! We like that.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. And I think I got a decent deal on it. It's got the mask inside still, so
yeah,
I'll definitely send this off to get graded. I'm hoping for, hopefully somewhere in the 8s.
Yeah, that's a good book, and that's a paper book too. So, but
before
we get to Joel's show, I'm gonna bring in my man BLC Meow's in the house.
What's up? What's up, guys? What's up,
no, man? Thanks for being flexible with me. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
So we were just talking about shows, and BLC, you were just at Baltimore. You were posting everywhere. It looked like you had a great time.
Had an awesome time, but that was one rough week for me from Maine, Pennsylvania, back to Baltimore, back home. Yeah,
you are on the grind, man. You are on the grind. So maybe you can talk about this, but Newbie, when you were at the con in Niagara Falls, was it in that area?
Toronto. So tomorrow is Niagara Falls, like small fan expo, but the guy who's organizing it told me there's going to be lots of comics, so that's the only reason I'm going.
Right.
I doubt there's going to be a lot of comics, but yeah, I went to fan expo here in Toronto.
Okay.
And I mean, like Ryan just said, right? Like I wish there was more comic booths. There was a lot of it seemed like, I don't know what's going on, but like it seems like every girl that was there was buying like swords.
Really?
Yeah, like
I did see a lot of swords.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And I'm 34, but like there was like a lot of cosplayers that I'm like, I had to go to like the guys. I was like, who's that? Like,
Yeah, I don't get it anymore.
What character is that? Like, it was just so weird, man. Like, I was like, where's your like your Deadpools and your like Harleys and this, and it was just like these people that I'm like, I have no idea who these people are.
Yeah, like the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and
like
the My Hero Academia. I don't know those characters, man. That's out of my wheelhouse. I'm sorry.
Some of that stuff's pretty cool. I like that My Hero Academia. My kids started watching that, and I was watching it with them. And it's actually pretty sweet.
Is it really? All right.
Yeah, it's all on Hulu. I don't know if you have Hulu, but
I do.
You can watch it on Hulu. But it's actually pretty cool. It's like these kids have these superpowers, and they go to the school to kind of learn how to use their powers and stuff. And
maybe I'll check that out.
It's decent.
Nice. Now, Newbie, when you were there, you were saying that dealers, maybe we could talk about this for a couple of minutes. Dealers were selling raw books at graded prices, right? God. I don't know how they can do that because listen, there's so many things that go into grading a book. The front, the back, the page quality, the rust on the staples, the this, the that. And I mean, how can they say that, okay, well, it'll probably grade out to a 5. So at a 5, it's $2,000. How do you know, man? You don't know that. Nobody knows that,
it also goes back to like how, we were talking about like off air where like basically the biggest thing that they were saying like and this is across the board. Everybody was saying this was like dealers, right? Was, oh, well, this character is going to pop. This character is going to be in a show. Like,
I mean, you've seen it time and time again on the cover price show, especially on that Shakers list. I mean, not all of those books are graded prices. A lot of those high price books are raw prices, which is crazy. I wonder if a lot of it has to do with people not wanting to wait for CGC since it's taking so long.
That's a good point.
But that still sucks, though.
Yeah, I know. BLC, when you were in Baltimore, what were the prices like? Were they fair? Were they con prices? What do you think? You're a good digger, man. You're a hunter, man. You go all over the place.
They had a lot of different prices. You had your dollar books, they said, it was on the box dollar. Then you had the $5. It said it right on the box. You had your $10. They had the books that said half off. They had the books that said 25% off. They had the books that said 30% off. So a lot of the deals were already in front of you.
Right.
So already, then when it came to the wall books, then that's where you haggle. That's where you wheel and deal. You look at the prices, but you don't go for one book. You get like 2 books, 3 books, 4 books. You try to make that nice little stack there and go, all right, what can you do for this? You got to show them that you're there for more than one book, and they were like, all right, this guy's here to buy. All right, so let me take care of this guy. So you look at the books, 25, 50, whatever the case may be, and you're like, all right, I'll take it. After you look through the books and everything, when you're ready to go, that's when you make the deal.
Right. Understandable. So, guys, in the live chat, let me know if you guys have been to shows and what you're seeing for prices. Is this an effect of CGC backlogged and people are just buying raws? And it's crazy, right? I mean, it's nuts. So, but again, it's all about fun. I hope you guys. It seems like you guys all had fun at the E3 shows.
Yeah, it's fun.
And look at BLC smiling. You're smiling. You had a good time, right?
I mean, it was my first show back since what, 2018, 2019, something like that.
Same for me. It was just nice being there. Because I kind of forgot, we all kind of have like a way. I don't know about you guys, but like I have a certain way where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go check out like all the wall stuff first, right, and then I'll go back to like the boxes, because the boxes I can just go through where the slabs I don't want to buy here if it's like cheaper down here, and that. So that's kind of my mentality. But it was just nice walking around and like planning around comics and stuff. It was the people, the cosplay, just everything, man. It was really good to be out. But 2 years for me. So
wow, that's crazy, man. That's awesome. So I often say I walk around for a little bit. So I walk around, I'll get a feel, I'll see who's there. I have a kind of couple books that I want to go to, but I say I got to take the rubber band off, right? When I say I take the rubber band off the wallet or whatever, that means it's all right. I'm going to buy something. The rubber band's coming off. What am I going to buy? And I like to see what's out there. And it's usually like a bigger book that I'm going for. But, you kind of know what you're looking for or get a plan. And then sometimes it all goes sideways. Sometimes you get punched in the face. You're like, God damn, I've been looking for that book for a long time.
I didn't go to this con to spend money. And as a matter of fact, I wasn't going to spend money.
Right.
And I'm looking at the guy's wall, and just out of the corner of my eye, I see it peeking out from behind another book.
Yeah, the
You-
Captain
and you know,
Britain.
yeah, you never see that. You never see
You
that
don't.
book.
That book
So
is a goat.
I had to get it. I mean, it was probably a little higher price than I wanted to pay it, but he came down a little bit. So what was I gonna say? You know what I mean?
All right. Okay. There we go. All right.
I had to get it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You just can't stop, man. It just calls you. It just calls you.
I just have a
So,
feeling Captain Britain's gonna. I mean, it's gonna happen, right? I mean,
well, I'll tell you,
it's gotta happen.
I think Captain Britain has, maybe we can talk, but I'm going to get back to BLC first. We'll talk about Captain Britain in a second, but we do have a $10 super chat from my boy Lenny Cerna. The boys are back in town. Thank you, Lenny. Thank you very much. And you know what? When Lenny throws up money, it only means he's doing one thing, man. He's burning money right here. He is burning. Thank you, Lenny. I appreciate that, man. So BLC, you get to Baltimore, you see the big books. What is I've been hunting with the BLC. I've been hunting with the big lion cat myself, and he is a lion out there. He's like a predator, he goes, he walks around, he's got his bag, So what were you when you went to Baltimore? Were you like gonna buy big books, trade in big books? What was your game plan going into Baltimore?
Okay, the first day, usually my plan is when I go to cons, I when I bring my books to get signed and graded, that's the first thing I do. I go in there to get my signed books, get out of the way. I don't do any hunting on the first day, but this is the first con I went to where I didn't get no SIGs. I didn't get no SIGs. So basically, I scoped out the place.
Yeah.
Bumping into people here and there, just look around where everything is, familiarize where the books are, where the boxes are, what prices are going here, there, scoping out. So I really bought only like 2 books the first day on Friday. All right. But the second day, Saturday, let loose. It was everybody was on. Yeah, it was a go for it because it got packed. The line was down the block around the corner. It was insane. Wow. If you didn't go in there and start buying stuff, man, you was gonna miss out on some deals because books were flying off the shelves and everything. So I was just diving in boxes. I was all over the place. It's like nonstop. And then I tried not to buy again on Sunday, but I had to go in the boxes again and pick up some more stuff. So it was like never ending, but it was just like I said, once you scope everything out, you already know where to go. You already know the prices on the box, the books you've seen already on Friday. And then you start, you're saying, all right, how much is this? How much is that? You're looking around. Then you figure out, who's gonna give you the discount or who's not.
Correct.
Then you're looking at the conditions. You got to do all the math. You got to do it quick because there was a book in my hand. I put it down and I said, I'm not gonna take it. Somebody scooped it right up. So that's how fast. Yeah, that's how fast books are moving in Baltimore. I had a great time, but the best part was meeting the community. Oh my God, it was.
Yeah, man, you were in like so many pictures I saw. Yeah,
I was all over. Yeah, we had dinner after Saturday night. Was it Desire Comics took us to this place where it was, oh my God, the music was blasting, people are walking around.
Right.
It was outdoor patio. Oh, we had a ball.
And the speech. Don't forget the speech. Don't forget the speech.
Yeah, right. He gave a good speech.
He did.
Yeah. He did.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, he did
look at Tim saying, look at these mooks.
Hey,
these are some good looking mooks, so that's all right, Tim. Okay. So yeah, I want to we can talk a little bit about that, Captain Britain, but I'm gonna highlight Ryan because Ryan reached out and he's like, I got some
highlight this guy, man.
So Ryan, let me see if I can do this the right way. How am I doing?
I got a submission back from CGC. I figured I'd share it because I was really happy with it.
Yeah,
Ryan, how long did it take for you to get your books?
Honestly, not long. Well, so the modern's fast. The what do they call it? The
fast track.
The other level, it's the older economy. Yeah, they still have those books. I don't know about that, but the modern books, they submitted September 29th, I think, and I got them back last week.
Wow,
nice.
Wow,
so that's pretty quick.
Yeah,
I think compared to what I've been hearing.
Yeah, no, I mean,
but for moderns, so who knows? I don't know why the other ones take so long. Maybe they're harder to grade.
Damn. Yep, I agree. All
Well,
right.
yeah,
so
man, I got 15 books back.
let's see, man. I've been waiting to see, man. You talked a little bit about it. You threw it up in our private chat. So
Yeah, so I mean, I'm happy to share some.
yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's see if I can do it this way. How am I doing this? I don't even know. I usually have Roger or Dave doing this, and I'm solo. I don't know, man. All right. So, Rye, you had these books all pressed?
Yes, these were all pressed by oh man, what's his YouTube? Key Collector.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he's KRS, buddy of KRS's.
Okay.
Chris, one of our sponsors on Lord of the Long Box. He pressed them all for me and submitted them. When I went out there to LA, I took a couple like a box with me on the plane. And he did a fantastic job. So first up, this, we both love hip hop on Lords of the Long Box and on 3 Men in the Basement. So why not start with this one?
Oh, look at
Oh,
those, man.
nice.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that it didn't come back 9.8, but hey, linear, right?
Dude, that's linear all day, man. That is linear, bro.
So yeah, that's dope.
That is dope, man. Let me see if I can do this way. No, I'm going to put you right here, Ryan. If I can do that. Yeah, there we go. I did it. Yes. Thank you. That is linear, man. I love that. Ryan, you almost got to get like a CGC double frame and put these
are definitely, has to be like together, definitely.
Dude, that red hood is sick, man. Oh my God. Good for you, man. Good
book.
Man.
Yeah. So it just gets more exciting, you guys. As soon as I got this, so Fantastic Four #1 is really expensive.
Oh my God.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that's what you got. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I did, and it came back at 9.8.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna break the internet right now, Ryan. Oh, look at that.
You ever seen this one?
I've never seen that.
Did that come from the toy?
This came from the toy.
Yeah, I knew it, dude.
So there's a Moment toy.
Yep.
And I don't know if you can. Nah, it's not gonna see it, but it came from the toy. And the fact that it came back in 9.8.
Yes.
The way they put that inside the toy, I mean, I had to perform surgery, man. I mean, I thought I bent it.
Yep.
So,
dude,
anyway, I have a Fantastic Four #1.
No, I am big into the comic. Those Marvel figures that have the actual books in it of the different books, like my Thor 337, right? The Better A Bill. That's a copy that came from the toy. Remember we talked about that?
Yep.
That book is harder to find. It's rarer in a 9.8 than a Thor 337 normal. Dude, that's I'm actually going to do a video on that. That's good, man. Good for you, dude.
Yeah, I was really happy because when I was taking it out, like the plastic bent, and I'm like, oh shit, there it goes.
That's a crease.
And it came back in 9.8. I was very happy.
Good for you, man.
Next up, everybody loves this one.
Okay, there we go. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I knew this was going to come back. I wasn't expecting a 9.6. I was expecting maybe a 9.2. It was in a poly bag when I bought it.
Yep.
So I knew it had a ding on the corner. But hey, 9.6.
Yeah, I can't go wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Can't have the 9.8, then you get the 9.6, right? I mean, listen.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a twofer. Let's see which one first. I'll do this one first. So you're talking about your Thor auto.
Yeah. Look at that. Love it.
That bad boy right there.
Love it.
And you want to talk, we like linear on 3 Men in the Basement. So.
No shit.
Wow.
Linear, baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now this is the 75-cent Canadian print.
Is it really?
And the price variant,
the regular one?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that is linear AF, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, good stuff.
I think it says Canadian price variant. Yeah.
Man.
Wow, dude, that's another one you got to put back to back, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Good for you, Ryan. That's awesome.
I was the pressing job he did for me. I was not expecting those grades. Those had been in a box for years, and I finally got off my ass and got some of them pressed and graded. And I'm thinking 8s. I'm thinking 8s, and they come back 9.4.
Right. Holy shit, man.
keep it on Thor. This one I was a little disappointed with, but it's a sweet ass cover, and I'm just glad it came back.
Ooh.
A 9.6.
God, I've
This
never
is
seen
Alex
that.
Ross,
Yeah.
Thor #1.
Okay.
This
I've
is the
never seen
75th anniversary variant, and I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful cover.
It is, man. Yep.
But a 9.8 is like, I don't know, a couple $100 more than a 9.6. Plus, on a new modern, when it comes back in 9.6, you're kind of like, oh man.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Now, this one I bought on the wall of a comic book store in my hometown, and I was thinking again in the 9s, not thinking a 9.6. Never thought a 9.8.
Whoa,
Ryan, you've been sitting on some heat, brother. I
Oh,
don't mean
man.
that in the bathroom, man.
Listen,
You've been
listen.
sitting on some heat.
I need to get off my ass. We're doing a auction on the 20. Well, I'm not sure what day it is. It's
Black Friday.
Black Friday. So
Lord,
it'll be the day, the Friday before Thanksgiving or after, right? Is it the after or before? I forget. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I'll let you know. But I'm gonna be selling some of these. Actually, some of these will be on in the auction for sure.
damn.
And then I'm gonna use those proceeds to grade some more books.
Right.
Ryan, you thought that Batman Adventures was going to come back in 8? What did you think?
No, I thought it was going to come back like a 9.
9?
No, yeah, it was on. 9.2 maybe, but
Yeah,
I was blown away that it came back in 9.6.
Wow.
This one just because I love the cover.
Yes, of course. Right.
Is that Matina?
No, this is
Who is it?
Joshua Middleton.
Middleton. All right.
That's great. That's good for the
This is a
Batman
pretty
collection.
cover. Yeah. You know what? We'll save that one for last. This one blew my mind. I'll show. This is going to be last. This one is good, I think, to have in a 9.8. It could be a little spec.
Oh,
yeah,
right here. Man, big, nice book, dude.
That's nice.
That's yeah.
So yeah, I'm hoping
you.
we can see a little A-Force, women power. This one, I'm glad. This one,
I don't own that book, dude. I don't own that
9.2.
book.
Now it's funny. I had asked you guys in one of our chats about the direct edition to newsstand. Now this is a newsstand. I guess the direct edition had a line through it, a black line through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in 1979, there was more newsstand than there was direct stand. So actually, the direct stand goes for more than the newsstand. I didn't
Right.
in my head, I'm always like newsstand. Oh yeah, but actually, direct stand for this one is more than what the newsstand sells for. But anyway, it's cool to still have. It's a book that I think will pop as soon as that character comes to fruition.
Yeah, that's awesome. Newsstand versus direct. I mean, now we're getting into some Nietzsche stuff here when we talk about that thing.
Right.
All right, there you go.
I love that book. I sold my 9.4.
You did?
And I've hated myself for doing it. I love that book.
Oh my God. That's a good book, Rye. Great book.
I know people are picking that up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That new Ant-Man movie's coming. Quantumania. All right, we got 3 left. These two, you know what? These two actually go together. This one is the love interest. This is a spec in the upcoming Black Adam movie.
And that actress just died. Oh my God. She just passed away. That's a big book. That's a good book. That's
First
another
appearance
book.
in Origin of ISIS.
Right. That's another book that I think people just don't get. And I think the cover kills it because it's there's nothing as worse as the Black Adam cover, right? And we're going to talk about, we can talk about that, but that is a very childish cover. It doesn't really grab the adult eye, but it's still ISIS. And ISIS was a very powerful character in the Shazam mythos. I know
mythos.
Say that mythos. So, yep.
You can't have 25 without 28.
Oh, there we go.
Nice. 9.2.
9.2. Oh my God, Rye.
I had a 9.6 of this, and I traded it for something. I forget even what I traded it for, and I've kicked myself ever since. So when I put this in for grading, it came back a 9.2. I was very, very happy.
God, that's a dream grade for me for that book. You know, and I don't know what you guys think, but that book, I don't know what it's going to take for that book to pop. I mean, you know, The Rock, he showed it. It's just, I mean, BLC, what do you think about that book, man? How come it's not catching heat like it should?
It's gonna come. It's gonna come.
Yes, I'm telling you, people are sleeping on it.
Right.
If it was a Marvel character, it would be exploding. I just think that because it's DC, maybe people have just like those, you know, that reserve about it. But I think once we see a trailer, like a full trailer, not just that, you know, 20-second teaser, I think it's just gonna go up. I personally think, it's just my opinion, I do think that Black Adam is gonna save them a little bit, give them a heartbeat. I think it's gonna be pretty big. Yeah.
Okay, fellas.
All right, a lot of people have shown their books.
Yeah.
So this was the most excited. Yeah.
You got to build this up, man. How long was this book?
Okay.
Where'd you get it? What'd you pay for it? Because this is a good story, everybody. It's story time with Uncle Ryan right now.
Story time with Uncle Ryan. So let's take a walk back to 2016. A young boy, fresh off the bus to LA from the Midwest, not knowing where to go, the big city for the first time.
I love it.
So it was my first time out west to visit Tim and all the guys. We went to the it was the Stan Lee Comic-Con back then, but I think they changed it to the LA Comic-Con. And I at a booth. So this was, oh man, I don't know what's math. Was it 7 years? 5 years ago? 6 years ago?
16?
Yeah, 2016.
Yeah.
So 5 years ago, booth, the guy, P. Comics, shout out to him for a great deal. He's like, you know, you get the Lords of the Long Box discount. I'm like, hey, that always works for me. And so we agreed on a grade. We thought in the 9s, we thought around 9.0 or so. And so he sold to me for a couple $100. I forget exactly what it was, but it was under $500, I'd say.
Oh my God.
Probably under 400. And it sat in a box for 5 years. And I finally decided to get it graded because, you know, everyone loves Star Wars and
Jesus Christmas. Oh my God.
That my heart went aflutter when I saw that grade on this book. I was blown away by it. So yeah, this is definitely a PC. This won't be sold unless I need a little bit of cash.
Yeah, you get a lot of cash for that. A lot of cash.
So yeah, man. So great. I got another lot of 13 books that are economy, which are all the older books. A lot of Spider-Man. I got an ASM 15 in the lot.
Oh, look at those grades next time, and we'll do it live here.
Okay, we'll do it live. Yeah, next time.
Don't look at the grades. All right.
Right. Yep.
Awesome.
It's so hard, like because I've asked my staff before, like,
I'm
hey,
really
can you
bad
tape
at that.
over the grade? And they're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
They just look at you like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? And you're like, you know, I got this YouTube thing, so you know.
Yeah, right. I don't want to know the grades. What do you mean you want to know the grades? I don't want to know the grades. I tell you, you know, I'm like, I don't want to look. Don't look. You know. So
I do the same thing. I don't look.
Yeah. All right. And BLC, I'm gonna highlight you next. All right, buddy. I'm gonna, you know, in Roger's good name wherever he is. You know, let's see where it is. We're gonna,
highlight this guy, man.
I love it.
All right. So we're gonna put BLC up. Let me see. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna put him on the main screen.
I just got a CGC back, and look at the date.
4-day turnaround.
Wow.
4 days.
Come on, man.
I got it back. 13 books on, and I was shocked. I was like, okay.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm wondering, you know, did they go through it quick? What grades they're gonna be? I'm like, you know, I didn't look at the grades until I got here, and I just did a video with Erod because Erod first got this book. So
okay.
I got some of them down here.
All right. Let's see. Well, BLC. Oh, geez. Oh,
yeah.
The E-Man right there. Look at that. Woo!
Nice.
All right.
All right.
I like that. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. So, you know, Otto likes to use that word linear.
I do. You gotta keep it linear, man.
So
you know what, you guys? It just looks so much nicer together.
I got
It really
one
does.
That's
It
gonna
does.
blow your mind. All right, let me get the 3 books. It's 3.
3 of them that are linear. I'm gonna lose my mind. Look, the vein is popping in my head. I'm so excited. You know what I heard though, BLC, before you get started, I heard the rumor is that some people are getting their modern books turned around because, again, I don't know this for a fact, that CGC is training new people and the newer books are easier to grade with the trainers. So those books are actually being viewed with a CGC employee and the new grader, where they're easier to get those out. So hey, listen, if it's not true, it's a great story. But either way, I mean, it's very well true. You got a 4-day turnaround. That's unbelievable, man. I remember.
Yeah, I was shocked, you know. But again, I don't know about that. But I also heard rumors that if you're like a premier type tier, you getting picked, you know. But again, I have an order. I have an order there since June. So
Christmas.
I do have orders there. That's been a long time. I guess this was just like a lotto thing. Or I got
and you hit it, BLC. You hit it, baby.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Man. Good for you.
And you get the triple Lindy. Oh my god.
That's the 75 cents Canadian variant.
Really? And they're all that? All right.
Nice.
So now the Thundercats eludes me as far as all the things. There's first prints, second prints, right? BLC. How do you know the difference in the different prints? So you're the big lion cat, so tell us, educate us.
Okay, well, first of all, this one, this one's easy because this is the newsstand one.
Gotcha.
So know that's different.
Yep.
And then this is different because this is the Canadian variant. I mean, this one.
Yeah.
75 cents. You can tell by the price.
Yeah. Okay.
And then this one's not the direct one because it's not the newsstand, but this is 65 cents.
Gotcha. Okay.
And as you can see, this 65 cents is the box, and this one has the M.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. Okay.
So
Right.
But they all came back 9 2s.
I love it, BLC. That's gonna look great on the shelf, boy. That's gonna look great on the shelf.
That's all PC right there. That's all mine. That ain't going nowhere. And then I just kept on going, man. Look at this.
Oh, I like that.
Oh my god.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's a cool cover.
Yeah, I bought that.
I picked up 1, 2, and 3 at a toy show in Wayne, New Jersey. Guy had it on the table, a couple books face down. I just took a look at it, and I was like, "Oh, how much you want for 1, 2, and 3?" It said $20.
Really?
I took it for $20. The number one was already graded as a 9.4. This is a 3.
There you go.
9.8, and I got the other one. The other one was a little lower grade, but still, it came out a 9.0.
Still in the 9s. That's good. No, that's cool.
That's great.
So I know. Oh yeah, this was 13 books. Got this one here. Masters of the Universe.
Oh yeah.
Direct.
Yeah.
6.
Yep.
Man, those are sick. That's nostalgia right there.
That is, man, right?
But it doesn't end there. Here's the newsstand one, 9.8.
No shit.
Whoa.
Oh man.
So I got a 9.6 and
a 9.8. Oh my god, you crushed it, man! You crushed it
right there.
It's always funny to me with He-Man and Masters of the Universe because, like, when I was growing up back home, I was watching it in Spanish, so it was like totally different than like when you actually come to North America and you hear it in like English and the actor and like who everybody thinks is the voices and stuff. It's just always so funny to me. But
number 5, 9.6.
I've never even seen that book, man. Oh my god, I thought I was.
That's number 5. Yeah, Erod pressed the crap out of these books. Look at this one. Look at this one right here. Boom.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's nice. That's a great cover too.
That's 75th anniversary cover.
Yeah, no, that's I've never seen that one, man.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I had some more somewhere in here. It just but this is most of it. What came in from that?
That's a hell of a stack right there.
I was scared. I was like, oh my god, quick turnaround. I hope the grades are good. As you can see, a lot of 9s, a lot of 9.2, 9.9, 9.6s, 9.8. So yeah, I did very, very well. Damn.
That's a great book right there. That is awesome.
It's hard to find 9.8 because the kids threw them around and
of course
they were spinner racks and stuff. So
yep. thumb through it, you know. So,
I am thrilled.
Awesome. I am going to let me see. I'm going to go back to this view. We have a comment here from Lenny. So Lenny is one of the partners in Spineworks. Lenny and Michael Raphael are the guys that we work with. So Lenny was actually at CGC this morning, and he said that we found that they have the books separated in 2 separate buildings, and it's partially true that moderns are in one building and the other books are in the other. So now you're even like separating your quantity, I guess, man. You know, like, so, you know, hey, it is what it is. I mean, I don't knock CBCS. I don't knock anything. I just don't use it. It's not, you know, I have maybe 2 CBCS books. I don't send books to it. When I use something, I stick with it until it's gone. You know what I mean? So, Joel got a big book back though. You got a big book back.
Nothing compared to what these guys got.
No, let me see. I'm gonna highlight you. Hold on, man. No, dude. Listen, dude, this is a big boy book, man. But I want to say though, I think Vancouver Comic Junkie and myself were kind of with you on this ride a little bit with it. You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah.
And I think what you did was, one, it's a huge book, and 2, we also have to realize that, guys, you know, and I'm going to say this, you know, this is to everybody that watches this on a Video Rewind. You know, these are fun things to do, but these are investments, man. We're spending big money on this stuff, you know, and when you want to get a return, you've got to make sure that everything is, as I like to say, copacetic. So, Joel, without further ado, man, show us the big boy book.
All right, so yeah, this was the book that Vancouver Comic Junkie, friend of my channel, and 3 Men in the Basement, and Otto knew about. But yeah, I bought it with an old CGC case, and you know, if you don't know, that case on the side kind of like open. So I always think worst case sometimes. So I got it at a good deal. Made crazy profit for where the book is now. But yeah, I was worried. I wanted it to, you know, for the next person, when I do go to sell it down the road, you know, it was in good condition. But
dang.
Look at that. Yeah.
You're saying that's not a big boy book? That's a big boy book with a big boy grade right there.
Big boy book right there.
That is, man.
So I was pumped. I was so pumped. Like my first thought was like, you know, come back Blue Label and just come back, you know.
Nice.
Really.
Where'd you buy that from? Online?
No, I bought it. So I posted it on Facebook Market on like some of the groups that I'm in here in Canada, that I was looking for this book, and the guy, this guy who lived maybe like 20 minutes away from me, was like, "Hey man, I have like a bunch of big books," and I was like, "All right, well, I'm only interested in Hulk 181," and he's like, "All right, but I got these other books, right?" And I was like, oh, "Fuck, all right, I'll come look at the other books." So I went, and man, it was just kind of like, you know, he lured me in, because I ended up buying giant size X-Men off him too. So I got a pretty good deal.
So
I got both.
Threw it out there, right? You threw it out there, got it, you know, and
so yeah, I got both of them for a really good price, and like, you know, where the books are now, and I had just bought them in February. So like, it's not that far, I guess, like at the height of the books, right? So yeah, I bought both of them in February, and to see where they are now,
yeah,
it's crazy. But like, you know, not having this book, you know, because I sent it off to CGC in late March, like first week of April, maybe, right? And I just got it back like yesterday. So you know, the whole summer without it, you know, just thinking like, oh man, the shop like didn't call me to tell me it came. They just ran to Mexico or something, you know. That's how I was thinking.
Oh no, I get it. You know, it's a big, I don't know about you guys, but Ryan, when you got that CGC box, were you home, or was
I
it
was
up to
home.
your door?
Thankfully, no, I was home.
Yeah,
I was home, and yeah, I mean, I don't remember having to even sign for it. That's interesting.
Right.
Usually
So
they make you sign for it.
Yeah, I have sometimes they'll come back FedEx, and I mean,
this was UPS or USPS, post office.
Right. So my post office, our local mailman is a great guy. Deals with me and Roger, and well, he's not a great guy because he loves to tell my wife or his wife, "Oh yeah, Roger got lots of packages today. Those are big bucks, you know, or whatever." Like, you know, so I got to grease him more. So, but when it's a FedEx, it's not usually the same FedEx driver that's local to us. UPS is about the same. So when it's coming back FedEx, I make sure my kids are home. They're sitting on the porch. They're waiting.
Right.
You know what I mean? They know to sign it or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
missing FedEx is a bummer.
It is a bummer, man.
Yeah.
So BLC, how about for you? When you get your books back, how are you prepping to have them come back so you don't miss it, man? Right?
Mine. I use UPS, and
You do? Okay.
you have to sign for it. You have to sign for it. But I already know the guy, and he knows me, so
Okay.
I already tell him where to leave it in the porch on the side. So I just says, all right, if I'm not there, just
Yes.
leave it there. But if I'm home, I'll just I'll be home.
Right.
To get it.
Exactly.
But yeah, UPS I pick up.
Yeah. And I get it. And that's one of the perks of, the town you live in. It's, who are the people in your neighborhood, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? But let me tell you, when you see shipped on your way, or more importantly, if you do everything right, like you tell the kids, stay here, do this, be home, and they leave for 20 minutes.
Oh,
and
it's within that window for sure.
Yeah. And you get the slip that says missed delivery. You're like, oh my God, how did this happen? How? I did everything possible, and you guys went upstairs. Where'd you go? Like,
I have a story on that where I was actually home and I was waiting for him, and I was babysitting my grandson, and I had to deal with him. And then when I came back to the room, I heard a truck, and I look out the window. Sure enough, he took off, and I was like, "Oh no!" I put some clothes on my grandson, went to the garage, threw him into the car seat, and kind of like chased him,
Yes,
and
100%.
but I didn't know where he was, and I got lucky. And found him. And he goes, "How did you find me?" I said, "I don't know, pure luck." And I got my package. I was like,
I've done that too. Our local mailman, shout out to Tito. His name is Tito. He's a good dude. When I won a Werewolf by Night 32 8.0, I knew it was coming, but it was also a signature book. So it was a summer day. I literally drove around our neighborhood, like on my mountain bike, like looking for Tito, like looking for like the mail truck. And I pull up and I finally found him. And I'm like, I'm sweating. I'm on the bike. I got my backpack. He goes, "Don't worry, man. It's coming to your house." I'm like, "Do I want it now, man? Where is it, man? I want it now." You don't know. He goes, "Oh, I don't even want it." I go, "You don't even want to know, man." So that's.
So I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. There, you can create an account on FedEx and on UPS where they'll send you texts and stuff when you're getting your packages.
Oh, really?
And you can set it up to where, there's like a FedEx office in your neighborhood. You can have them deliver it there and then go pick it up later.
Oh, I've never done that, dude. That's something. Thank you very
That's
much
a smart way to do it
that.
because then you don't have to worry about it. You can just set it up pre-flight,
I got a UPS store not too far off, and I can have it delivered there.
Yeah, Ryan, you're a smart
if you know
guy,
you're not going to be home. Sometimes you gotta think outside the box, so to say, the FedEx box
to get it in. So, well, I went to our 3 Men in the Basement comic crawl, and I did a couple of videos, and I picked up some things, and I briefly talked about why I picked it up. So let me just show you some of the funner. There's books that I thought that were neat and why I got it, but I do want to show this one book off. So if you excuse me, I'm going to highlight myself and figure out how to do this.
Does it smell like a basement?
Yeah, right now it was good. We were deep in that basement. So I had, excuse me, I was so caught up with the crawl and just making sure that all the stops were good and that people were having a good time. And I do want to give a shout out to everybody who attended this last crawl. Attendance wise, it wasn't the biggest, and it's okay. But I'll tell you, it was one of the funnest because after a year of being, after a year and a half of being locked in COVID and talking to people in the community, then with the con starting back in February, where you're meeting these guys face to face finally, but you've already got this pre-existing relationship through social media and stuff like that. And now we're 8 months into the year. It's like, "Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you." You know what I mean? It really brings out those funny stories, and it's just not about the comics. It's about, "Hey, how's your son doing?" or "How's this doing?" And it really, really was a lot of fun. And I had bought 2 books with me. Sarge's Comics and Games in New London, Connecticut is a great store, and he's the one that lets us into the basement. And I'll be honest with you guys, you don't get to go to the basement. If you walk into the store and say, "Can I go to the basement?" No, you can't go to the basement. You got it. I hate to say it, but it's 3 MIB privileges, and that's important. So I did bring some slabs with me to trade because he doesn't really get a lot of slabs in. And I bought them from the Big To Do when he did his mystery boxes. It was something killing the children, like the 9th print or something like that, the 6th or 9th print. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't collect it, and it was another Shang-Chi variant that I don't collect. Probably valued at about $200. You know what I mean? $200 at full retail. So I was looking at his wall, and excuse me one second. And I wanted to get something good with it. And I saw this book, and this book means a lot to me because I'm first and foremost, before I was ever an X-Men fan, I was a Batman fan. And I thought that Tom Harding did a great job as Bane. And I think as Bane, I think he's still a little underappreciated, you know?
I thought he did a decent job. I mean, the voice was kind of, you can mock the voice all you want.
You can mock the voice, but in a good way, I think,
right,
you know?
Right.
But I think he presented it well. And so he had a book up there, and I said, hey, you want to do a straight up trade? And he goes, Otto, let's do it. And so I've seen this book. I refuse to pay 9.8 prices for it. But more importantly, finding raws and sending them in, I wasn't going to do it. So I wanted to make sure I could get it. So I was able to pick this up
Nice.
in a 9.8 for a straight up trade. And I don't know. I for 2 books I don't care about, to get a fun book like this.
Yeah.
Very nostalgic for me.
That's awesome.
And,
hell yeah. Good
I
trade.
was very happy with that. So we got the Comic Forge in the house. What up, my man? Good to see you. We also have Thunder House. He joined us. He was there. Ryan, I bought 3 more Mac Jones cards. 3 more Mac Jones cards that I wish I had.
I saw that.
Yes, I got no business buying these, but it is what it is.
You are down that rabbit hole.
I am down that rabbit hole, and now that I'm down it, I might as well just buy them as many as I can get. So, so I did pick that up, and I did get a mail call from Nemesis Prime, Justin. He won this, and I don't know. I shoot from the hip too. I don't process things very quickly. I'm just like, all right, I'll take it. Like that's it. You know, it's a downfall. I know it's coming. Very impulsive. I'm very
impulsive. That's the word. There you go. Impulsive.
It's ADD. It's impulsive. It's whatever. So you guys know at Terrificon, Ken Lashley did the Werewolf by Night variants of Werewolf by Night 32, and they were awesome. And I've got actually 4 sets that I want to send off to CGC. But Justin showed this book, and it was this book right here. It was a Werewolf by Night 32 in a 9.8. And I assumed, and I didn't ask, that it was the Ken Lashley variant. So I offered Justin eBay prices, and he was like, no, give me $20 less. All right, man, you're a good dude. I'll do that. And then it comes in the mail, and I'm looking at it, and I'm saying, this isn't the Ken Lashley variant. I go, this is a reprint. So I messaged him, and I said, dude, that's not the Ken Lashley variant. He goes, Otto, I never said it was. Oh.
Oh, right. That.
Forgot that part.
Okay? You know, we've been there. I've done things that I regret, or by just not paying attention with comic books.
Yeah,
it happens.
Yeah,
you can't call yourself a collector without having some sort of impulse story.
No,
I'm telling you, man. So, but you know what though? It is cool, and I posted it as my Throwdown Thursday post, and Randy Sloan and somebody else was like, "Oh my god, I almost fell off my chair and dropped my phone when I thought it was the real one." You know what I mean? Like, so, but it's not. But it's a cool book, man. You know, I got my nice display back here. Oh, yeah. So it's a cool book, and for $80 shipped, hey man, I'll take it all day. You know, like
anything, a 9.8 under $100, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I do want to show a fun book that I found at the crawl. Why did I buy it? I don't know. I have the first version of this. Well, first and foremost, when we do the movers and the shakers, and when we do the cover price top 10, I like to look for those books, especially books that I don't see often. Yeah. So over the summer, I did find a Blip 1, and I sent that off. So while I was digging, I found a Blip 2 right here.
Oh, cool.
And no severe.
You got a 2 or 3.
You know what? BLC, if you tell me it's 3, I'd believe you. I don't even know. Is it 3?
I got a Blip 1. I'm gonna check mine because I got a Blip, and I believe I have it too, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, so I picked this up. I thought that was fun. And then let me see. I want to show you this one book. And this is a book that I owned as a kid. and we're going to segue into it. We have another guest coming on real quick.
Ooh.
So we're going to give him the stage.
Ooh.
But I've been looking for this book for a while. I didn't want to pay too much for it because I had it as a kid, and it was important to me. I was a huge George Perez. I am a huge George Perez fan. I'm a huge Teen Titans fan, George Perez.
Yes.
And I had this book when I was younger. I don't know what I did with it. I honest to God don't. I might have sold it to my brother, and I'm still mad at him because I sold him a bunch of books when I was a kid. All right, what book is that right there? Is that two?
That's the one you have, right?
Yes.
All right, that's number 3 according to CLZ.
All right, so I have blip 3. Now I got to find 2. God damn it!
I got 2.
You do? Okay, for sale?
No.
Okay. All right, good. I love that book. I want to look for that book. Okay. All right. So while I was at the crawl, I said, you know what? Time to take the rubber band off. Time to buy a big book. And I did a package deal like BLC did. So this book has a cover price of $150, right? $150, but I didn't pay that because I cover priced it together. But then I don't want to open it because I already opened it once. But you guys, this book is in nice shape.
Oh,
this
is
a
pretty
nice
book.
shape.
It's one of my favorite books.
Favorite book, right? Now, first appearance of who in this book, Rye? As far as Starfire,
Cyborg, Raven.
Oh, Raven. Gotcha. But not Changeling or
no.
Or
Robin.
I bought that book back in 2014.
Okay.
$80 in a 9.6. $80 Canadian.
Really? Oh my God. Oh, I'm hoping this comes back this. But, and this is something I don't actively seek out, and I'm not going to open this. When I opened it, it's got a Mark Jewelers insert.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
I didn't know there was one in there.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. So yeah, big find for me. Pretty happy with this. I'm not going to, this is getting sent off pretty soon. So I probably have 3 15 to 20 book CGC submissions that I've got to prioritize. Where I'm going to get this money, I don't know. I don't really know. I got to sell some stuff, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes.
So, but without further ado, we have my main man jumping in, the knowledge king himself, the hunter, the digger, straight from Vancouver comic junkie. What's up?
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
That's what I picked up over the last 2 weekends.
Oh my gosh.
So you've been busy or what?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
That
So
looks like my haul.
Yeah. Awesome.
no, we just had a couple cons.
For everybody that doesn't know, this is our good friend, Vancouver comic junkie. BCJ's in the house. Chris, good to see you, man. I'm glad you're able to join us. We started late, but I'm happy you're here, man. Good to see you.
I'm happy we're still going. I had to work, and I was literally on a Zoom call with work and just ticking the seconds away like, shut up. I want to talk comics.
Yes, right. Absolutely. And I'm glad. So you just went to a con.
Yes.
In Vancouver. Now, is that the first one you've been to since the shutdown?
No, there's been a few little ones.
Okay.
There was one about a month ago that was, I guess, 15 to 25.
Chris, just so everybody knows. So basically, Chris lives in like the Florida of Canada. So like that province just didn't even, they just did whatever during COVID.
Okay, they did.
That's why he's had like some cons, where here we just had one. But,
and yet our COVID rate was lower than yours the entire time.
I know.
Oddly enough.
Listen, Ontario was like, North Korea for like
that is absolutely fact. Yeah. But we had a couple cons. We had one in Vancouver a month ago, and then another one in Victoria, which is another, city, I guess, in BC. And then a big one this weekend, which is the Vancouver Comic Book Show. And it was there was a lot of dealers at the last one, and it was awesome fun. But I found a lot of guys had really overpriced books, and one of the big problems was like most of the dealer guys or real collectors that were selling weren't letting go of anything great. You couldn't find like a 9.6 candidate for anything or 9.8.
Really?
But you'd find these old dudes who were like just old sellers who hadn't been to a con in a long time, and they were just like tons of great stuff in there, priced really reasonable. But anyone who was like in the game, like we are, they weren't letting go of anything.
Yeah.
Nothing,
and if they were, it was like they wanted CGC plus 20%.
Yes, right.
On a raw book.
Yes, that's what Joel was just talking about, man. That is, and again, how do they know? How do they know? So I mean,
I actually had one conversation with one guy, and he wanted literally like 50% over market for a raw book, and he told me, "Well, that's what it's going to be worth, so that's what I'm charging." And here's the worst part: he sold that book. That's the crazy thing. Yeah,
Did he
What?
see, that's
That
the
was-
problem.
yeah, someone bought it.
Yeah, that's the problem right there.
That's
Yeah.
BLC.
I've had
conversation.
conversations. I have shown dealers and people sold listings on eBay, right? Because it seems like everybody goes off eBay or whatever. So I'll show, hey, like your book just went for $100,
Right?
and I'll get, no, it's fake, man. That's a fake listing.
Oh my God.
What?
Well,
Yeah, I get that too.
Denial ain't just a river in Egypt, fellas.
Fact. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah. I took that much time to make that just to like, it's just ridiculous. But
oh my God. All right.
So you want to see some books?
Yeah, did you buy some books, Chris?
Okay,
Come on, buddy.
I got a bunch. I'm going to go pretty fast through them because I don't want to. We'll be here till like 4 a.m.
All right, hold on, hold on. As in typical 3 Men in the Basement form, I've got to find the goddamn thing. Hold on. Jesus, where is it? All right, here we go.
Highlight this guy, man.
There we go.
That's the greatest line in the history of lines.
It really is, though. Oh my God. All right, here we go, buddy.
Okay, starting off with Kazar or Kazar. I don't know who you are. Number 1, I got First Frank Uray.
Yes, big book. Yes,
hard ass book to get in high grade, by the way. I find.
Okay.
So it just is. First Talisman.
Love it.
Book I've been grabbing lately. Wonder Man number 1. I don't know why they're always $1.
Must have done that cover, right?
Yeah. But it's like it's $1, and it's who knows? I like buying books like 5 years early.
Yeah.
New Mutants is 16. First Fixer, Strange Tales 141.
That's a nice book.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was like a VF copy, and it was like $15. So sold. I got a Weird Science issue 22. I'm slowly dipping into Golden Age, and I really shouldn't. But
thank you, Automatic
guys. In the chat, let me know. In the chat, let us know. Are you going down the Golden Age rabbit hole? I'm not. I'm not.
I want to send a giant fuck you to Ryan at Automatic Comics.
I don't mean not yet to go down that rabbit hole. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Okay, here's the coolest book of this whole of everything. It's Omega number 1, limited edition. This was released in '88. It's the first appearance of Faust. I don't know if you guys remember Faust. It's an indie book from the '80s. Anyway, this book is impossible to find. I can tell by your reactions that you guys are super stoked about it. I'm never fucking excited about it.
That book.
I thought it was like a Black Adam thing with the lightning and the.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no. But do you guys remember Faust? He was kind of like a Wolverine ripoff with.
Yeah.
This came out when Newbie was born. So,
I know. I was gonna say, I'm like,
got 2 of these.
Yes. Okay.
Totally awesome. Hall for 1. This one everyone loves. Got a couple super high grades. These are nice.
Okay.
One of these I got for $7.
I hate that cover.
There's 2 different covers. One's a newsstand and one's not. Look.
That is a fact.
All right.
Here we go. Love it.
Okay. First Black Bolt.
I love that book.
I love it too.
Love that
undervalued book.
Yeah.
Undervalued. Same with this
Those
one.
are great. Those are great.
Yeah.
Shadow the Sea Devil. This one. First Balder the Brave.
Yes.
Christmas.
Yeah. I've never owned this, so I just picked it up. It's the Black Knight Marvel Studios. It's not really worth that much.
I think I have that. I think
it doesn't have a lot of value to it, oddly enough. But I love that cover.
Yes.
This is an oddball book. Game Boy number 1. This thing's like a 9698. So I'm going to send this off to CGC.
Now hold on, Chris. Did you get that based on the whole blip thing, based on video games in general, or just because it's an oddball book?
The reason I got it, I have a couple copies of Super Mario Brothers number 1 going to CGC at the moment, and they're worth a lot. I found, and I thought, well, I'll pick these up too. And 9/8 of these go for like $500. So I thought, it was like $5-10 to buy this. So I thought it was a no-brainer.
Okay.
This little classic duo here, first Baron Blood and first
I love that run.
Yeah, me too, man. Love the covers. A couple more of these because you can never have enough.
White Tiger.
First white tiger,
White-
Puerto Rican,
White Tiger. Jazz
Puerto
hands.
Rican, superhero.
Great Man
Oh,
Wolf
yeah, that's a
cover
great
where he
book.
goes cosmic. Oh, man, I love this cover.
Ryan, didn't we talk about that on the long-term checklist once?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to say with this book too, it's easy to find still, but I don't think it's going to be easy to find forever. So grab these now. These ones everyone knows about. First Echo and her first cover appearance.
Yep.
So I bought these as a lot actually. I bought the whole run for under $200 Canadian.
Wow.
And they were all 9/8 candidates.
Wow.
Sadly enough, there's no other keys really except for these two.
Yeah.
200 Canadian is like 1,200 American for those. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's about 160 US. Couple of these.
Yeah, that's been
Everyone
There you
needs
go.
those.
Look at everybody. Everybody's finding them. Everybody's finding
Ryan,
them.
Chris.
my copy.
Chris, look.
Oh, look at that! Funny enough.
I found one today.
Are you sending me one?
I sent you one already, like
Sweet.
a week ago.
Jesus.
God damn.
Now,
Nice.
Chris, why that book right there? What are they saying about that book?
This is the real full first appearance. It's his full first appearance.
Yeah,
because his appearance in Iron Man 55 is basically a little cameo.
Okay.
So people are kind of leaning into this book as his first appearance. I don't know. I was lucky. I didn't this book's going for stupid money now. But I was lucky to get most
200,
of these cheap.
200 Canadian raw.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're going for higher than that even.
Really?
I mean, it's a good con. There was guys asking like the moon for that book. It was like $300-400.
That's the price I got out of Canada.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Defenders 4. I got a really nice. This one's like a 9.2, 9.4 copy. First Blink. Everyone's off to this book.
Yes.
That's 317, right? 317.
Yeah. 168 of X-Men. These are like 9/8 candidates. That's why I picked them up. Grabbed another one of these. This is the book I just seem to always find hundreds of them. I don't know why.
I refuse to. Hold on, Chris. I just want to say that Sinister book. I'm gonna dig for that in Raws. I refuse to pay 9/8 prices for that. I
don't. I'm the same way, man. They're easy to find.
You can dig that book. You can find that book enough where you can buy, sell, grade it, sell the 9.4s, sell the 9.6s.
Yep.
And then
get that 9.8.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I've found 10 of these this year at least, and I haven't paid more than $25 for any of them.
Right, absolutely.
So they're out there, guys.
That's the last book that I need. That's a good book.
As we all know, this is one of the next big Wolverine keys, or becoming one. Talk about Wolverine, a Wolverine #1. It's a 9.8 candidate. Okay. Ghost Rider #1, which I think is a 9.6 candidate, but it's going to go in. I got to be honest. I have a hard time finding high grades of this one.
Yes.
Like really high grade.
It's that black cover.
Yeah, totally. Newbie's favorite book.
Fuck.
Awesome.
I love this book.
Is that a book like, I know you just bought it, but if you had it, I mean, is that something you sit on and hold on to?
Okay, I'm going to tell you, I have 3 9/8s of that book, and I also have about 10 raw copies that are all going to CGC. Because I have a sneaky suspicion, and I said this on Newbie's show, that this character is going to be the next Baby Yoda, like Grogu. He shows up in the MCU, he's going to be the biggest goddamn thing that ever hit. So, and the toys and everything. So anyway, Darkhawk #1. Everyone needs
retire on that book right there.
What's that?
You can retire on that book right there.
Yeah, I got a few of them.
Yeah.
Another Jubilee, which I cannot believe how expensive this book's got.
I couldn't believe it either.
That book is hard.
It's ridiculous. More of these, 317, but I got there's different variations of it too.
What are
the full stripe?
Yeah, there's a this one's a foil, and this one's like a red.
Yeah,
the regular. Yeah.
What else I have here? I got a World War Hulk.
Oh my god!
I got this for $3. It was just like sitting in some guy's dollar bins. Invincible Iron Man 3.
Yes, sir.
This is a book I believe in.
Yep.
This one here. Well, I'm a big Squadron Supreme fan. So finally found some more of these. I have a lot of these. Howling Commandos #1.
Right,
First
I just
Glyph.
picked one of those up. Glyph right here.
Yeah.
What do you
get
paying
them
for those?
before you
10,
can.
15? Chris, you're paying about $10-15 for those?
Not even
what?
that. I think
Not even that.
Really?
Like $6.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I find them $3-4 all the time.
That book's 1 in 25 is probably the hardest book to find. I have not found that 1 in 25 in a year of searching for it. Can't find it.
Nice.
Okay, here's a book that is really cheap, but almost impossible to find in super high grade. And it apparently it's been spec'd for Armor Wars. It's Forceworks #1.
Interesting.
I dare you to find this book in a 9.8. I dare.
Wow.
No, seriously, because when Otto actually looks at the screen, I'll show him. But it's a fold out cover, so it's all
is it
glued
really?
up. You can't press this book, and so
Oh.
you have
Oh.
to get a perfect copy. And if it's even been touched,
Oh, wow.
it's like fucked. So this one I think might get a 9.6. I'm hoping, but I don't know how they're going to grade it. So it's incredible. Picked up some Punishers.
Yep.
Because I have a sneaking suspicion
Okay.
these things are going through the roof. A couple
Yeah.
Punisher War Journals, got them for $4 each. They're like 9.8 candidates. #1s. My favorite copy or issue of
That's cool.
That's a
Dr.
great
Doom.
book.
I love this book. Also is the first appearance of his adopted son. First appearance of Microchip.
The micro, yes.
So there's a few Punisher keys. Again, they're all really cheap right now. But once he shows up, I think everyone's going to go firing after all of them. So first Hyperion and Nighthawk and a whole bunch of guys. Another one of these. A Man Wolf. What else I got here?
Okay.
Oh,
Jesus.
just 2 more books
I
left.
don't see those books a lot, but
Super
cool.
Mario Brothers #1 is
Yeah.
volume 2, I think. I got it. It was cheap. And then my final book was Captain Nintendo.
That's cool.
Love
We've
it.
seen that
Wow.
on- we've
Master.
actually seen that on the Shakers list.
that
Have you?
was Ryan.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
What?
And you know what? I might as well show 2 more things too. I also got this amazing Eerie book with Frazetta cover.
Oh,
I love this
that.
book, and it's super high grade. And since I'm so happy and lucky to be on this show, I'm going to show off a book I haven't showed on my own channel yet, and this is like a grail that I've been waiting on for a while, and I just got this.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh,
look at that.
nice.
Oh,
First
that's
Ghost Rider,
so
guys.
awesome.
Show off.
And
That's
what's the
nice.
story behind that?
Okay, so I traded a 5.5 copy of Werewolf by Night 32 for this, and this was raw. And I was hoping to get like a 6.5 back on this, and it came back at 8.0 after pressing by Greg Gurr out of Winnipeg. Greg and Greg Pressing. Everyone should go to Facebook and look them up. So I got it 8.0, and I'm kind of shocked. I'm stunned. It actually is. It's a beautiful book, but I wasn't expecting that high grade. So I'm pretty happy.
That's pretty
It's a
amazing.
great grade. Yeah. hell
And this
yeah.
is I only need one more Marvel like big key, and then I got all the Marvel Bronze Age keys,
Wow.
Nice.
like big ones. So that's Hulk 181's next.
Dude, you
Yeah.
are a hunter, man. You are.
I know someone that's got a 7.0.
Really?
Right?
Yeah.
Ah, that bastard. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good news.
I didn't want to leave
Congratulations.
Chris, by himself, but this is the stack I got from Baltimore.
Oh, I love it. Ooh, Baltimore, you bastard. I'm so jealous.
BLT, run
this
through
is
it,
all
man.
from
Run through it.
various groups. All right. So, Amazing Spider-Man 74, nice looking copy. I picked this up for $6. This is 4 out of 12. Number 4 has 4 different covers. In this run, you'll have Kang and Immortus in the storyline.
Yeah.
So, Avengers Forever. But then, a lot of these books are just fill-ins. I got Avengers 54,
Well, that's beautiful.
Avengers 77,
Yeah.
Avengers 99,
Right. And those aren't too pricey, BLC?
102. Like I said,
Like the floating head
I bought
cover.
them from all different booths. They were like 25, 35% off.
Gotcha.
These were all actually in boxes. So I got all discounts prices off of these. So, but the condition, they're great. 104, nice Scarlet Witch.
That's a great Scarlet Witch
Fine.
cover.
Nice
Yep.
Hawkeye right there. 117, classic Submarine and Captain America on the
Ah,
cover.
dude, that,
Oh, nice.
118, 119,
Nice.
120, 122,
Those are nice looking books, man.
Yeah, they are.
123. Mantis there. 132. You got
Love it.
Frankenstein. 133. Now I go to the Fantastic Four. You got
There we go.
76.
Oh
there
yeah.
we go.
77.
Right now, so after the 60s, the books are they're well priced. You know what I mean? They're very affordable at this point. You know.
88. 92.
I love that cover.
Yeah, same.
115.
I like that one too. Yep.
I go to Iron Man.
Jesus
number
Christ,
11.
Nice.
Mandarin right there.
35 with Nick Fury right there.
Wow.
42. 44.
Love it.
45.
Jesus,
Cool.
these are
Then
gorgeous.
moving to Daredevil. 41. 43. Classic Captain America.
Classic
and
right
Daredevil
there.
Wow.
There you
cover.
go.
52. Black Panther on the cover.
Nice.
Then Bow. Tell Suspense.
Oh, look at
Oh,
I
that.
just
nice.
bought one of those.
Yeah,
I love that
that's
book.
the Civil War cover, man. That's the Civil War cover.
62.
Mandarin.
Nice.
Love that book. Love the Mandarin.
64. Third appearance of Hawkeye.
Wow.
95. And I already had this, but I wanted to get an upgrade. So Captain America 103.
Nice.
Whoa, look at that.
And this was the deal that I had on Friday. The guy gave me the best deal I could. I didn't have this book. I got it. I can check it off my list.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
super
Nice.
undervalued
Man.
too.
Nice.
Congratulations.
E-Rod took a quick look at this one. He was standing next to me. He figured offhand by looking at the book of 7.0. The guy had this for $375. I got him down to $330.
Okay, there you go. Right on.
So, and this book I've been looking for the most, an average for 7, about $400 to $500. And so I got it for
Really good for
$330.
you.
I'm
It's all about
gonna
the art of the deal, man. I'm all about the art of the
Yep.
deal.
Yes, sir.
Grinding them down.
Yeah.
Nice
Beautiful
work, man.
books. Beautiful lot.
Thank you so much.
I
Yeah.
love. Could I also mention? I love that you were buying runs. It's beautiful to see that because people aren't doing that often. I mean, I
Yeah,
just went
I-
through a whole
what I
list
do.
of keys, and it's like
Yeah.
everyone's kind of collecting keys all the time. And it's just nice to see that.
Yeah, they don't collect. I'm that old fashioned that way because my first character I collected was Captain America, and
Mm-hmm.
I have 100 to the end. I got 100 to 400 and whatever it is.
Do
I
you
got
really?
Damn.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
So I'm trying to do the same thing. I think I will complete Iron Man. It's doable.
Absolutely.
So that Thanos and that Iron Man #1 is probably gonna be the last 2 books at the end when I complete the run. But I'm almost done with Iron Man.
I think Iron Man's attainable for sure.
Yeah.
It's
That's
cheap enough.
awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know. So
Good stuff. Good stuff, man. You guys are bringing heat, man. That's why I
Hey,
like hanging out
it's
with you guys,
fun, man.
If
Yeah, hell
if
yeah.
I can't afford it, I like to see the other people buying it right now.
yeah.
We do have a question in the chat that I do want to address from Gene Malo. I know he's from up north with you guys, and his question is Otto, I have a question for the guest. Has anybody tried expert grading services, and if so, how was your experience with them? I have not. I don't know
No,
too much
me
about
either.
them. No.
I actually just saw my first one last weekend. Like someone had one graded by them, and it looked cool. But
Okay.
I heard
I
it's
would- I
fast
wouldn't trust it.
turnaround too. I heard
Yeah.
it's fast turnaround and all that, but yeah, I haven't used it myself.
I don't know why you would at this point, because CGC, if you're selling, CGC is the one to go with. If you're
Mhm.
holding long term, I would go CBCS because their cases are better, in my opinion. But I don't know if I'd want to bring in another grading service into the mix. But that's just
Yeah.
me.
I don't know, 21 turnaround time versus I don't know, versus the liquidity, even if that's a word, of the books or the value of the books. You know, I always say, you guys, that this is a marathon, not a sprint. So you take your time, you wait, it'll come around. Like I really feel like I'm a very patient person when it comes to certain things. I also, and maybe you guys will agree with me or disagree with me, I never buy books on the spike because I've seen it come up and down. I've seen it come up and down, and I'm not. You know what I mean? And it's just one of those things.
Oh,
where,
we live in that society where it's like, what's next, right? Like I always say it with comics. It's like you can order a book anywhere, and as soon as it comes in the mail, what do? You either put it in a box, a long box, or a wall, and then you're like, all right, next. It's not like shoes. You buy shoes and you wear them, or what you know what I mean? Like, so with this, it's like, what's next? What's next? We never value it, right? We get the news of something, and then it's like, okay, I got to collect it all. Okay, what's next? What's next?
Right? Newbie and I are always on IG. We're always chatting like every day, right, Joel? Like,
yeah, pretty much.
Like
you're pretty much my stepdad. So
yeah, pretty much. Anyway, we're always talking about like the next $3 book we can buy. Like it's all about like the next 5 years, not like.
See, Ryan, we're wasting our time talking about fucking McRibs.
Yeah, right. I know.
I love McRibs.
These guys are moving and shaking.
You guys are talking about we're talking about McRibs.
It's all right. That's all right.
Hey, where are the McRibs back? Because
I
think I need one in my life.
They're back. Oh my god! So there is something that a book that personally I was going after, and I'll give you guys an idea. Like the Red Guardian, to me, that Avengers book, excuse me, wasn't a book I necessarily wanted, but I saw the movie. I enjoyed Black Widow, and I thought that David Harbour did a great job as Red Guardian.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. So that's a book now that I'm going to go after, but I definitely feel that book is now down on the spike. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So saw the movie, thought it was a cool character. Everybody that had it probably sold it. Now that's on the low. That's a book that I'm going to go after. And why? One, it's a cool Avengers book. He's on the cover. Two, I enjoyed his character on the big screen. That Avengers run I never really read. I have to junk on it. But again, it's on the slide now. You know what I mean? It's coming down, so it's on the slide. So that's a book that I'd like to go after, man. So
if you wait 3 more weeks to Disney Investor Day, I mean, that book will be something that people just want to give away, so they can go and buy whatever was announced and stuff. So I mean, you could wait a little bit longer, and that's
Yeah, I don't like I between after the swap, I got no extra money right now. But that's the book that I'm looking at. You know what I mean? Something that I'm going after. And so I don't know. It's just where we go with that. I did want to talk about one TV show because I just think it's absolutely fantastic. And I don't know if the group up top is watching it. I know Newbie's not watching it, but me and Ryan are huge fans of Titans.
Love it.
Man, I think
so
that
good.
it's been fantastic. BLC, you watching it?
I watched every episode already. I think it's awesome.
I haven't finished it. Chris, you watching it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, my wife watches it too.
The Red Hood treatment. I was skeptical, but they got me, man. I like what they're doing. I like how they made him. The Starfire Blackfire storyline is picking up.
Yes. Starfire, to see Starfire and Blackfire on the screen and the way they did it. First of all, they're hot. My God, they're hot. Yeah. They got great costumes.
I'm jealous of Superboy for sure.
Yes, right. They showed a lot of crypto, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
Yes.
And let's talk about Scarecrow and the actor that played it, right? I have always said from day one, you have to have the good villain. If you don't have a good villain, you're just going to get a movie about a character. But let me tell you something.
He just killed it. He killed it without even wearing a mask.
Not even wearing the Scarecrow mask. He killed it. Yep. He was methodical. He was evil, comical, all of that, man. All of it. It was just great. Great.
I would love to see a standalone Scarecrow movie. No Batman. Just a horror movie with like the origin of Jonathan Crane, heavy in the fear, real scary, real dark. I think that would be amazing.
I said once that Joker movie came out, if they were to do something like that with like Riddler and Scarecrow, I think they got like they proved that works. Why not do it? You can bring in people. It doesn't, it's not in continuity. Nope. I would watch it 100%.
Instead of Batman, maybe it could be a GCPD. You know what I mean? Like you just have not even Gordon, just some lieutenant that's on a case, and Crane is torturing people with the fear gas. I don't know. I think it would be awesome.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. BLC, what did you enjoy about it? Everything, or was it just?
I love the style of it. I love that it feels cinematic, and I love that it's like, because me, I work on all the CW shows like Flash and Legends of Tomorrow and stuff like that, and those shows have their place, but like it just feels like a whole other universe, a whole other world. a step up. It feels more real, and
It does.
when I watch it, I feel like I'm watching a movie, and I like
Yeah.
that about that. So
It's more dark, it's
Yeah.
not like a cartoony type thing, it's more, like you said, more real life action, the action type that you want to see, when they're in there battling and cursing and real life drama.
Yes, you're like, are you effing kidding me? Like, this is really happening right now. Like, this is
Exactly.
and that's how I think they would be, and I don't know. I just wanted to touch on it because I think it's very underrated and very underappreciated. I think the Hawk and Dove character were great, and they even alluded to next season where they're going to bring in Brother Blood in the Church of Blood.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was what they talked. Ryan, am I right by saying that?
I think so. It seems like it. That's gonna be pretty huge. And Brother Blood means more Trigon, I think.
Yes. That George Perez run is iconic.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so iconic to the day. I mean, when I was collecting it, reading off the rack, I couldn't wait for that. Between the Judas contract and everybody, and I'm the number one fan of the Hellfire Club and the the Dark Phoenix saga. But I mean, right behind it, man. I mean, I don't even want to say it's a 2. It is the George Perez, Marv Wolfman Teen Titans run.
Yeah.
And you go 30 issues, 30, 35 issues through the Brother Blood saga till when Robin quits and everything like that. Just iconic books that if you guys in the live chat, if you're watching this on a rewind, get it in omnibus, get it in trade. You got to read it, man. It's comic book lore.
Yes, sir.
I gotta point out something. When I look at Darkside Jedi's background and then Newbie's background, it's like they're the anti-verse of each other. So anyway,
absolutely. You
guys, when I look at your background, I see a book I want.
Yeah, right. I know.
Alias 1.
Yep.
Oh, really? They're cheap.
Yeah.
I think I sold Otto one of those books.
You did. That was one of my first purchases on eBay, and I love to see that on the movers and shakers. And then BLC, you got Pops in the back there too, man. Pops.
Yeah, I got Pops. I got with it, but also not only do hit con, but you got to hit some LCSs. So Otto.
Yes, I do want to. I'm going to highlight you on this BLC. I'm going to highlight you on it.
He went to Maine, and so I went up to visit Scott Farr at the same time. We hit the same LCS as Casablanca Comics.
Yes.
He took me to both stores.
You did. Okay, I haven't been to the second one.
No, I went to and the first thing I got to say about both stores, customer service is A1.
I love it.
Right?
Love it.
They were very, very nice. They explain to you how they design their store. Like, this is what this section is. This is what this section is. Like, they categorized it and they let you know what it was. So if you're like looking for a certain book, you already know where to look for. Like, if you're looking for set books, they're over here. You're looking for cover price books, they have it over here. So everything's separate. They took their time. They were very nice. So I had picked up another little haul from these two stores. All right. This is between both stores. I picked up Amazing Spider-Man 64.
Oh, look at that. Nice book.
Daredevil 59.
Oof.
I found this. Captain America #2 special is actually the annual.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that. That's dope.
Daredevil 129. FF 89. FF 97.
That's a great book.
I've been picking these up because childhood things, Super Friends.
Yes, love it.
Another Super Friends. So it's like, they had nice condition books. Again, it's very hard to find these in decent shape because they've been thrown around. All right. So it wasn't expensive, nice condition books. So I picked up X-Men 87.
Okay.
Found this one for $7, a Shazam book. I believe
that's the first appearance of like the Shazam's evil team. There's like an evil team of guys.
Really?
I forget the name.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, similar, Chris. Yeah, I was gonna say, I can't remember.
It's a good book.
X-Men 113.
Ooh.
All right, there we go. That's right on my wall.
Talking about Invaders. Last issue, Invaders.
The last issue, huh?
Last issue.
Okay.
I picked up this Justice League 182. And I have this run already graded as Fathom, but I didn't have this cover. This is the I can't remember what it is. Tomb Raider variant cover, I think it is.
Okay.
I think so. And I found this Batman book right here, but right next to it had the newsstand edition.
Oh, look at that! You
Oh,
gotta
nice.
get it. You gotta get it. You gotta get it.
Had to get it. Another Amazing Spider-Man 65.
Nice.
This was just funny because I looked at it and said, "This is just hilarious." I said, "Yeah, I know Peter Parker. I got pictures of it." 169.
Great book.
And then I picked up this Wizard half because I collect these.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Friday. So yeah. So another again.
Nice haul, man.
So you went from Pennsylvania to Maine to Baltimore, dude. Oh my God, man. Unbelievable. Good hunts, everybody.
Beyond stacks.
Stacks and stacks and stacks. I love it. I love it.
Jack 'em, slack 'em.
Yeah, we love it. All right. Guys, I do have one big announcement right now. So if you're watching this on a rewind, I think it's important that we acknowledge something that happened huge with the channel. As of Wednesday, 3 Men in the Basement, we are now sponsored with Captured Collectibles. Captured Collectibles is a great group of people who help facilitate CGC signatures throughout the industry. They do big shows. They go from Florida to Baltimore to Pennsylvania. And Captured Collectibles, 3 Men in the Basement, we have a partnership. They are paid sponsors of our channel. We are working with them. They're doing a Scotty Young private signing, which is fantastic. You can check that out on the 3 Men in the Basement channel. So we're working with Spineworks. We're now working with Captured Collectibles. And the channel is just absolutely growing. And these are people that we want to align ourselves with because I trust the people. And these are people that I trust. And speaking of trust, and friends, I appreciate all of you guys coming on and kicking with me. 90 minutes. I've lost my voice. This has been a lot of fun. So we're going to do a little timing off right now. So we're going to go from right to left. So Joel, I'm going to have you sign off and tell everybody where they can find you and what you're all about. You're always posting stuff. So tell everybody where to find you.
Yeah, you guys can find me Newbie Comics on Instagram, and the channel, believe it or not, for YouTube is also Newbie Comics. You can find me there. 3K sub giveaway is going to be announced shortly. Just been getting a bunch of stuff ready for it. So we're getting there. But yeah, Sunday and Tuesdays, 9:35 p.m. Eastern time. We are after the Lords of the Long Box. So I'm even on there before my shows where I'm watching them and then cut and go to mine. So yeah, Sundays and Tuesdays, 9:35 p.m. Eastern.
Well, out of your muted.
Dark Side Jedi, my man.
Yo. Thank you for having me. It was a blast, as always.
You got your own YouTube channel, don't you?
I do. I never use it. I probably should start using it. Do something with it. I'll figure something out with it.
Right.
Maybe it'll be late nights with Dark Side Jedi. I'll talk about my random thoughts of the night, 3 a.m.
Wear a smoking jacket.
Yeah. Go through YouTube videos at 3 a.m. That'll be the new
awesome.
Yeah.
My man BLC always coming out. You got an auction coming up?
Yep, I got an auction tomorrow, 8:00 p.m. Eastern time. Usually like once a month. I just dropped a video yesterday when I did that unboxing of the CGC with Urod 212. If you want to check out my videos that I did at MegaCon and Baltimore, you're going to see Captured Collectibles. My man Jason, he's in those videos, and then right in that same video, you're gonna see Lenny from Spineworks.
That's right.
He just videos also. Great people, like I said. I hang out with them at the cons and everything. They're great, having fun there. You'll find me on IG at BLC646 for short. Big Lion Cat 646, my channel. So definitely come down. I'm always giving something away. So I posted what I'm gonna be selling on IG. So check it out. So come on down and have a good time, man. And appreciate 3 Men in the Basement. I've been learning a lot from them, hanging out with them. Whenever they try to do a show, they know I'm there. I try to get there as much.
Always support us, brother. You always got our back, man.
I'm out there, but shout out for Otto for Casablanca. Went out there, had a great time with my man Scott Farr. Like I said, stores are great. Definitely check it out. And I got hit up by Beta-Ray Jim or Randy.
Yeah.
He lives up there. He said next time I go up there, you know, he wants to hang out. So I said, all right, not a problem. Hopefully I can this time do it smart. And when I knew New Hampshire and Little Giants, I could shoot over to Maine.
Yeah, right, exactly. You got to plan it all out.
That's it.
Awesome. All right, my man, Vancouver. You got any hauls coming up or what? I mean, you got tons of stuff coming around.
Yeah. I just haven't had time. I've been really busy. I'm kind of like Dark Side Jedi. I have a channel, but I've been more on other people's channels lately. Like I'm more on Newbieverse than anything. So
it's easier that way.
It's right. Yeah. I do have a book that came in recently that I'm going to be showing off, and I'm going to get some guys around and have a little chat probably in the next week and do like one of those 3-hour drunken chat type things. It's coming.
Yeah. It's coming. I'm telling you, man. There you go. So, all right. So, gentlemen, I thank everybody. That jumped in and talked to us tonight, and showed off all their great books. Truly blessed to be around such a great group of comic book people. And never in my life did I think, growing up in a little northeast state of Connecticut, that I'd be hanging out with somebody in Toronto and Vancouver and Michigan and Pennsylvania and just everybody in the chat. So it's really what this community is all about. And I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you enjoy it in the rewinds. So as always, comment, sub, like all our videos. David McCabe, Roger Levesque. We are 3 Men in a Basement. I'm Everett Otto. We're going to come back. I got some things that we're going to talk about. So Captured Collectibles, guys, please find them. I'm going to post some things about the Scotty Young signing. Also, Spineworks Comics. Let us know if you've got books. They've got tons of our books for pressing and all those things. So on behalf of all the friends that joined me tonight, my super friends, Vancouver Comic Junkie, BLC, Dark Side Jedi, Newbie Comics, I am Everett Otto. We are 3 Men in the Basement, and we are out. Peace.
I like that guy.